orca, which his name is Tilcum, and Tilcum was once at a facility called Sealand of the Pacific, and he had to go through a lot of training with other whales. In this picture, you can see that they have, on the top two pictures, they have raking, as well as the bottom is a facility. So when these animals would get so frustrated and wouldn't get food and would get punished for their actions, they would rake each other, which is the whales would teeth each other, and then they would be punished by being put in these 20 by 30 foot pools every single night. Another problem, which is for humans and even animals, is not getting the proper nutrition. These animals, in an article by LifeBuzz, stated that a zoo in Indonesia called the Zoo of Death, it was shut down because 25 animals each month were dying from unnatural causes, which was mostly because of starvation and of not getting the right nutrition. Since I've splashed into the problems, now it's time to stampede into the causes. People attend these facilities because they want to see these animals, but in reality, these animals are not getting the right thing. The animals are living in a small facility, and the small facility is what is like people do not realize. In an article on CNN, they state that some people promise to stay away, and they until the park changes their policies. But since the movie Blackfish, people the crowd has still been the same. People still attend these facilities just because they want to see an animal do tricks. Another problem, or another cause, is that these facilities defend themselves. So after the film Blackfish was produced, all the CEOs of SeaWorld and the owners, all they did was say that animal abuse was never existent. They, in the film itself, old trainers from SeaWorld actually admitted that all of these faults happened. So their defense was people believe them because it's SeaWorld itself saying that this problem's not happening. Another cause is that since these problems are so popular, no one's taking action from it. No one's punishing SeaWorld, no one's punishing these zoos for for the animal abuse. So another article I found by CNN stated that 35 orcas died prematurely from violent accidents, preventable injuries, illnesses caused by stressful living conditions, and more. Since I've splashed into the problems, I've stampeded over the causes. Now here's some solutions that can hopefully prevent animal abuse. We need to make it public. We need to make it known to the audience that this is happening. So sign a petition, join Facebook groups, as well as donate money to organizations to help these causes and help wild animals. Another solution is that zoos and aquariums were originally formed because of rehabilitation centers. They wanted animals to get better, but once they figured out people wanted to see them, they made them into entertainment. So I believe that if we make them into rehabilitation centers, basically just getting these animals better and putting them back into the wild, it would prevent all this animal abuse. And people could still come and see, but they're not in there for a consecutive amount of years. Now it's your time to take part in this solution. Since you know all this information, 100% of the audience in my audience now has stated that you guys have been to a zoo or aquarium. Now, you can take part by rethinking about which facility you want to go to. If you go to this facility, maybe figure out, are they abusing their animals? Do they get the right treatment? And so on. As I've stated the problems, the causes, and the solutions, I hope you have a better understanding and you feel as strongly as I do about this animal abuse. They have to live in small facilities, they go through brutal treatment, as well as don't get the right nutrition, and it's something that should be stopped. Create a Facebook group, start, and make an action now. Thank you.